All right, so I'm being told we're waiting for one juror. Bashan, how was your drive in today?
Out later than usual,
Mhm.
and there was a lot of traffic.
Oh, there is. If you're going to leave later than usual, you have to time it just right.
There's a lot of
But you know where officers need to be stationed? Nogalitos. I hope I'm saying that correctly. The HEB, when you get off of 90 on the road, Nogalitos, they need to be there. Speed limit is 20. The signs are flashing and people are going around me speeding. I'm like, it's a school zone. And those are little children right there. And then if they were to hit a child, oh my gosh.
I exited there today
Yes.
and everybody is in the middle of the lane and it's green for me. They're
Yes.
just stuck out in the middle of the lane.
Yeah.
That's,
And then somebody needs to go over there and paint the divider lines because they're not divider lines there.
Gerald interviewed with David Roach or some shit.
But I'm just like, really? Oh, and James Seeloff came by?
Yeah.
Okay. No, because he said he told me he's already signed the contract for the PTD. Yes. All right, thank you.
No. Um. That. Send it back to the box. Judge, I will tell you the video thing is so complicated. I would like to try to talk about it outside the presence of the jury.
All right, what video thing is this?
The one they're going to try to introduce today that we talked about in your office yesterday
All right, is this whose video is it?
from that Evener location that Hines is going to try to offer.
Mhm. Okay. All right. Well, let's see where we are when we get there. I don't think that's probably going to be his first testimony. So,
Well, it was like it was third or fourth thing he talked about last trial. That's why I was,
okay.
because it requires case law and all kind of
Okay.
other stuff.
All right. Well, where is Detective Hines? And where is the state?
One of them's here.
Thank you. Deputy Laura,
He's here.
Deputy Laura, they are having a part 2 of the workshop and they have a light bulb on here.
They have light bulbs.
Well, I mean, they in their thing is a light bulb.
Don't ask them why you built a puppet.
When it's next Wednesday,
Yes.
so we went in 150.
I have my series. No, I did not.
And the first thing that Judge says.
Because I know they're not admissible.
Here's the thing, they started with energy saving light bulbs. All right, the court is calling 2019 CR 10230 State versus RC Curtis. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Daryl Harris for the state, Your Honor. Steve Spear and Alexandra Bach.
For the defense?
Charles Blunt, Lindsay Shaw from Mr. Harris, Mr. Curtis.
All right.
I'll gladly represent Mr. Harris momentarily.
All right. And are you Mr. Curtis? All right. So state, it's the court's understanding your next witness is going to be Detective Hines. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Defense has stated that there's some issue with the video that he's going to be objecting to. Are you intending to offer into evidence a surveillance video through him?
If not surveillance video, then still pictures from it, Your Honor, and I do have some based on research, if we can,
Yes.
court wants to conduct a hearing.
All right, just give me a moment. All right, could you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
My name is Randall Hines.
So my understanding that this hearing outside the presence of the jury is just related to a surveillance video. Is that correct?
Yes, Judge.
All right, so let's not go beyond that because we have a jury that's waiting.
Sure.
So you all may proceed.
Just a moment, Your Honor.
I'll start, Judge, with that. The reason I'm asking for the hearing
No,
is based on the following. First, surveillance video obtained is obtained from a location on Hebner Road. Yesterday, the court instructed the jury to disregard any evidence of anything from Hebner Road because it was hearsay. The detective, when he testifies, he was told to go to Hebner Road, is going to be in furtherance of the hearsay the jury's already been instructed to disregard. So my initial objection to the video is it's going to be in violation of the court's instruction for the jury to disregard evidence of Hebner because the evidence is derived from inadmissible hearsay that the court instructed the jury to disregard.
All right, and so
That's my initial
all right,
objection.
so the court's ruling can be clear. The witness who previously who was going to testify about a video that she had seen that the detective had shown her, that was hearsay. So this is completely different.
It is, however, the only reason he knows to go to Hebner is because she looked at her app and saw the hearsay that you told the jury to disregard. But that's what I'm not referring to her about. In other words, I'm not referring to her correct in that the court said she couldn't answer to what she saw in the video, but I'm going to before that, when she tried to testify to what she saw on her app.
I mean, but that's really no different than somebody saying, having a Crime Stoppers tip.
But the court correctly instructed the jury and when the court ruled that when she looked at her app, that was hearsay. And when she testified, I looked at my phone and I saw there was a transaction at Hebner and I objected to hearsay. You ruled that was in fact hearsay and instructed the jury to disregard.
Yes, but as it relates to that witness, and I understand what your argument is, state.
so, and what,
Does anybody want to question the witness?
yes,
Because
Your Honor.
what is unless you all want to just do a proffer, I'm fine with accepting the proffer. But if you all want to question the witness only about this video,
Okay. So, and that's where I would like to direct. Give me a copy of his investigation guide. Hang on.
all right, could parties approach, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
Rule on that. I know you don't like it, but you rule.
I don't have that in college. Detective, you are the lead investigator for this matter for the court, were you not?
Yes.
And 6-0. That's what we need. This is nice. Um, when did you pick up this case? What day?
October 21st, 2015.
Okay, and did you go back to that apartment you were back to that apartment on Thursday, October the 22nd?
Yes,
Correct?
I was.
And you talked to the deceased daughter at the house, at the
Apartment, yes.
After you spoke to the deceased daughter at the victim's apartment, complainant's apartment, where did you go?
I went to two locations. There was a Wood Forest National Bank, Days of All in I-10. It was inside the Walmart, and Quick Stuff convenience store at 8558 Huebner.
Okay. And did you subsequently subpoena bank records for the complainant?
Yes.
And what banks did you subpoena?
Wood Forest National Bank and Wells Fargo Bank.
And when you went to Wood Forest on Thursday the 22nd, what was your purpose there?
To get their protocol for getting bank records.
Okay. Did you in the course of the investigation also obtain video of 8558 Heaton?
Yes.
The bank records that you obtained with business record affidavits, did they also refer you to 8558 Heaton?
Well, I'm gonna object to the bank records. The court's already ruled the bank records are inadmissible. So, I mean, just for the purposes of the record, the court has ruled those bank records as inadmissible.
All right, so
So, I mean,
The court-
let's just get to the
the
video.
court remembers the court's ruling.
Okay,
And what the court ruled was writing on top of bank records, when it is not from the custodian of records, then it is not properly authenticated. It is not a business records affidavit. Now, what's internally in the business affidavit from the custodian of records, the court doesn't know because I haven't seen it.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's where we are.
Yes, ma'am. Did you subsequently obtain business records from Wells Fargo Bank, Wood Forest Bank, and ultimately the defendant's bank, Chase Manhattan?
Yes.
How did you get those records from those three banks?
I sent grand jury subpoenas to them.
And how were they pick up hard copies, or how did you actually obtain them?
They sent them through email electronically.
Did they all come with custodian records affidavits?
Yes.
Either ones.
if we're gonna argue all the business records, I need to get that case law out. I mean, that's a different set of case law. I thought we were just doing the video, right? So.
They are interrelated, Your Honors. I'm not trying to,
All right, here's the thing. This is what I want to happen.
this one.
I want you all to just question this witness. If you want to question him about the business records affidavit and question him about the video or whatever stills, you can do that. We will have a hearing. But I want this jury to be able to sit in this box no later than 9:45. So let's move with urgency.
Yes, ma'am. Detective, I'm showing you what's marked as State's Exhibits number 61, 62, and 63 for identification. And that's the cover. Flip through them, see if you recall. Okay. Yeah. This file, So, Detective.
Yes.
State's Exhibits 61, 62, 63. Are these the exhibits that you obtained with business records affidavit?
Yes.
Okay. Showing you what is State's Exhibit 61 from the Wood Forest Bank. Now, when you filed and submitted them to my office, you also added a copy of the grand jury subpoena, which you requested them, correct?
Yes.
And then we have the custodian's affidavit, correct?
Yes.
And then on the last page of Wood Forest, correction, next to last page. Over the course of your investigation, when you got those certified records, did you also write on the copy?
Yes, I did.
States 62 from the Wells Fargo Bank. When you filed those, did it come with a business record affidavit from the custodian declaring their authenticity?
Yes.
Did you also include the grand jury subpoena with which you requested them and a
Yes.
copy of your card?
Mhm.
And you had obtained a document from the complainant's daughter, Brenda Boyd. Did you also get that earlier on in the afternoon, 22nd?
Yes.
Did you include the document you got from Brenda Boyd on it?
Yes.
Much as you wrote on the Wood Forest records, State 61, you had wrote notes that documented you received it that day. As your initials, your badge number.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Mhm.
All right, so here's my question.
Okay.
States Exhibit number 61, Wood Forest Bank.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I see those records, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So So on this document where it says card transaction search page 101, is that the witness's writing?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, then this isn't a business record affidavit any longer, unless somebody has some case law that says that someone can receive a business records affidavit from the custodian of records and then somebody else's writes on it. That's not properly authenticated then. The authentication has been ruined. If there's some case law that says different, somebody let me know. But my understanding with business records affidavit, and it's coming for the custodian of records, the custodian of records is verifying that if a document, hypothetically, has 10 pages in it, these are the 10 pages, these are my records, nobody has touched these records, and then it's properly authenticated. But if somebody starts writing notes on it, it's not properly authenticated anymore, and it's not valid because the custodian of records is not the person who put that on there. So if those are the only records that you have from State's Exhibit number 61 that the detective has written on, unless somebody is able to give the courts some case law that says that it is properly authenticated when somebody else writes on it, that's not going to be allowed in. Does anybody have any case law that says that someone can write on records?
No.
I understand the court's ruling, Your Honor. Again, the state's position in previous trial under 901 on the rules of authentication, the surplusage of the certified record did not change the character of the evidence that came from the custodian.
61, please.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so what has changed for the court on this document on page 101? What the detective has written is good video, confirmation, same guy, attempted to get refund, can't find transaction. That's more than just surplus. It's just something that you would want the jury to go back, which would be your witness testifying on a document. So what I can tell you, unless you all have another custodian of records, business records affidavit that was done, State's Exhibit number 61, unless somebody gives me some case law, I don't find that to be surplusage. If you want to argue that that is merely surplusage, then the court will hear argument. But I don't find that to be surplusage when you have a witness, and I'll say allegedly for the record, allegedly identifying the defendant. That's what I'm assuming. I'm making assumptions. I'm assuming that's what it is because it says same guy, good video, confirmation, and then can't find transaction, attempted to get refund. So unless somebody gives me something, State's Exhibit number 61 will not be admitted and it will not be brought before the jury or discussed before the jury. Could I see State's Exhibit number 62? Is there writing on State's Exhibit 62 or no?
Yes.
Actually, Your Honor, not on the item for the business record affidavit. It's attached. It's stapled on top of it, which is what he's testified is his grand jury subpoena. The documents he requested.
All right, it's the same thing with regards to State's Exhibit number 62. Page 101 says received from Brenda Boyd Perez. So this is, I'm assuming, and if I'm wrong, I assume that this is the detective's writing. And then page 102, received from Brenda Boyd Perez. And it's attached as though this is a part of the business records affidavit. Now, I can understand the grand jury summons. All right, the grand jury summons really merely states when it was received in person and the fee. The court does not have any issue with that. But with regards to the other writing, I'm not finding that that's surplusage.
Your Honor, if I may,
Yes.
this is the state's position on.
Sorry. Did that come up part? I'm sorry. That's my fault.
Staple.
Here.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State's position.
Oh, I think you need to let the state hear. All right, the state's position with regards to state's exhibit number 62.
That the custodian's affidavit starts after the card that the officer affixed and sent off with the grand jury request. My point is, grand jury's, the custodian's affidavit lists the documents and the number of pages. Detectives already testified that, and by definition, then it can't include what he got from Ms. Boyd. These records have not been written on. They have not been altered. They are in the form in which they came from the custodian.
All right, let me review. I'm sorry. And that state's exhibit 62?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so here's my question. The page number 1 of 1 and 1 of 2 that has received from Brenda Boyd, and it appears to be the detective's initial.
Yes,
Are
ma'am.
you saying that's a part of the business record?
No, ma'am. And if I detective,
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
yes, ma'am.
So the part of the business records affidavit begins really with the grand jury summons. All right,
May I look at it with y'all?
yes.
Yes.
So the part of the business affidavit, business records affidavit begins with the jury summons.